the beginning that you have made.
My best suggestion for successful networking would be to make sure to communicate yourself on every situation and to make sure to retain updated and accurate contact details of everyone you know and to communicate with them regularly.
Networking is a full-time job. Few people know it, but it is something that you have to work at all the time, not only when suddenly you need a new job. You have to be in contact with friends, colleagues, people from your own trade or other trades. You have to be in touch with them, cultivate your relations with them, be a member of trade associations, keep an up-to-date index of their visit cards. You will never know when you need them.
The first thing which is important to notice is the arrangement of the seating. Now, usually it's around the table. If you are the person who instigates the meeting, you should construct it in such a way that will cause a good communicative dynamic. Tables, as much as they are big, wide and thick, they cause a kind of separation between all the people there. So the best thing about tables that it should be the smallest possible and the lowest possible, not to cause distance between the people. The person who is sitting at the head of this meeting, it's very important where he sits. If he sits at the head of the table, he is declaring that he is the boss, and what he says, everyone does. There is the wide side of the table. If he sits at the wide side and he allows people to be on his sides, he is actually integrating other people in the meeting.
It's not enough only to be famous and people know you from far. You must have some relationship with people. I myself have a personal blog with something like 1,500 visitors a day. I have a very large profile in Facebook with something like 3,500 friends. I have a very nice profile on Twitter that is updated about 4 or 5 times a day. This is my business card that I'm sure that most of the people have a card like this with my email and my cell number and my office number and address and everything. And when you flip it, you can see that I have my ICQ number, my messenger, my Facebook, my blog address, and everything is on my business card. People that are embarrassed or are afraid what the other guy will say are stupid, because everyone wants to have a relationship with other people. And I think that today we all know that the importance is very, 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 very high.
In order to create a real networking, you have to inspire your audience that you have extra power. You have something to add that is not expected. And that's the reason that you have to think very carefully in advance how you present yourself during networking in party or congresses or whatever, in order to create specialty, uniqueness, that it's worth meeting with you. Otherwise, you're just another person out of 200, 2,000, which most of them are not interesting at all.
Fake it until you make it. This is the most important advice that I can give to people who view this. Because when I give these advices, I can bet that most of the people are thinking, yeah, but it's not me. It's not natural. We don't expect you to be natural. We expect you to try to make the best impact. Natural, be with your friends, but when you're in the business world, make an effort.